2016!
Hello!
I know it's 2017 now! I hope the first week has been going well. We're definitely recording this on December 31st.
This is a message from the past! From the garbage year that is 2016.
The 1 week delay that is the release onto YouTube. So we are looking at RWBY, Volume 4, Episode 8, A Much Needed Talk. Finally.
We know this is just going to be an exposition episode, right?
I don't care. I need it.
Yeah,
I think we all need it. Because we all have caps missing.
And it's 20 minutes long, so like this is
so much
like
exposition.
This is an anime episode.
Let's do it.
I like it. I'm
if
excited.
it's a clip show, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
I don't think RWBY would ever do that.
Maybe if we get, well, no, they did the story thus far for volumes 1 to 3. That is the upside of having an internet medium. You can release interim videos and no one gives a shit. As opposed to when you're watching Fushigi Yugi at about episode 30, they're like, let's have a clip show. It's been a long ass time.
Since Qrow asked it, what's your favorite fairy tale?
I wish you'd given me time to think about that.
You've got until the end of the opening.
That is not a lot of time! You first.
If we're talking like Disney movies, does it have to be grim fairy tales?
Well, fairy tales. That doesn't necessarily mean grim, and I mean we have people based on Joan of Arc.
That's true, like myths. I mean Beauty and the Beast is a classic. That's a good one. Disney-wise? Yeah, probably Beauty and the Beast. I gotta say my favorite fairy tale-esque story is probably Nightmare Before Christmas, since that started off as like a
doesn't count.
Home nursery rhyme.
That does not count.
No.
Girl, no.
I don't know. But yeah, if we're talking like old school grim fairy tales, Beauty and the Beast probably.
I'm particularly fond of the White Snake.
I haven't heard that one.
Old Grimm's fairy tale. The usual bullshit, but yeah.
Does Swamp Princess count? Like,
she's got a bandage around it.
Really?
That's gonna help.
No questions?
lots of questions.
No questions. This is just a lot to take in.
Where the fuck do we start? Oh.
Sure.
I guess he already gave him the exposition.
So these maidens,
Okay.
Oh.
they're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yeah.
And there are 4 of them?
Yep. Always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha. The night the tower fell. You were trying to turn her into one of them.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was young, inexperienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power, but not all of it. We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
It did anyway.
You forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything. We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose. You were there. You heard her.
That's true. Ugh. Lol, bye.
If it had worked, though, I mean, there would
There's
be
no telling what would happen.
No,
Tyrion.
but theoretically, there would
Why was he after
possibly still be a part of her alive.
Well, you definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait. And the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes.
You gonna tell us what
Those
they
that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's
One?
why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
I mean, her mom had him, but mom ain't around.
Well, then why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He
Yes!
was using you as bait.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
You absolutely
What
were.
is all of this? Ruby's being hunted. The schools are being attacked. All for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
That'd be good.
A writer
Just
is yelling
sit
at the
down.
characters to tell them what's
Stress it
happening.
out, kid.
Got a little meta there.
Not many people are super religious these days.
In which Miles is his own goddamn mouthpiece.
This world's been around for a long time.
No
Long
shit.
enough that people have created dozens of gods.
Ooh.
But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real.
Wow.
Little brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger
Shadow
brother,
puppets.
the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction.
Grim?
As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god of darkness brought drought, fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life.
Why?
Life always
Fucking
returned.
point.
What a dick.
What's the
So
point?
one night, the younger brother went and made something.
Ooh.
Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything
Grim.
and everything.
The creatures of Grimm.
You guessed it.
Dang.
The older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation. Together. Something they could both be proud of. Their masterpiece. The younger brother agreed.
Before stabbing his older brother in the back.
Pretty much.
This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy.
Uh-oh.
The wizard.
Be given the gift of knowledge so that it could learn about itself and the world around it.
Man?
And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose. To have free will to take everything it had
man.
learned and decide which path to follow. The path of light or the path of darkness. And that is how humanity came to be.
So what about the faunas?
But what does that have to do with us?
Well, that's the kicker. See, the 4 gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandoned Remnant, and each of them is extraordinarily powerful. If someone were to collect all 4, they'd be able to change the world. And that's exactly what the enemy wants. The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose, guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress.
Okay.
Not only
Here
would
they
be
are!
easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors. The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And, of course, keeping them out of her reach.
I am adoring the shit out of this shadow
Yeah.
puppetry.
I
Holy
love it.
cow, that's wonderful.
So, yeah, there's that.
Very Harry Potter.
So what is Salem then?
Her. You mean Salem?
That's right. Not much is known about her. Quite frankly, that's not what matters. What
Yes?
matters
I
right now is
disagree.
that she wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
So that's why we're trying to figure out where the relic that was in Beacon went.
So much for ruby slippers.
You know,
Glowing orbs.
you can always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
No! Ow!
Where are you going?
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
I like Mom.
I do too. Aww.
Breathe, girl. Just breathe.
Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
Hi,
All
Bagheera.
that paperwork.
Please, come sit.
That's a lot of paperwork, yeah.
That is comical stacks of paperwork.
Don't worry, I've got it. Sit down. Sit down.
I don't want to keep you with your...
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day.
Fuck work.
You still
Fuck
take
work. I want
sugar,
to talk with my
right?
kid.
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
no, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
Oh,
really,
they're
it's-
so
it's not
awkward.
You sure?
Positive.
Children.
She takes after her
habits, I
dad.
suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Right.
Oh.
So, is it warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
There's plenty.
I mean, a little more armor might help, don't you think?
Fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
Is it warm in Vale?
I know you can. I'm sorry.
This is the best awkward dad conversation.
Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
How can you still love me after what I did?
Blake,
Oh.
your mother and I will always love you.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
Oh, jeez.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am
And you
so
did.
proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again. Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
Well,
No,
you don't have to.
didn't. Which is why I wanted to ask you. Why did you leave Vale? Why did you leave your friends behind?
Oh, honey.
Oh, whoa! This isn't the bathroom!
Oh my God, get out.
Sorry to interrupt this tender family moment.
Get out before he
I
kills you.
really don't like you.
Are we sure he's not a spy for the White
So
Fang?
let's say we believe all of this. There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over there saw what happened to Beacon. He's not dumb. We'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the Maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight. Look, I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows, using others to get what she wants, so that when it comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other. She's trying to divide us.
She's doing a pretty good job.
So far, she's
Four
done a pretty
kingdoms,
damn good
four
job.
elements.
Come here. Yeah, honey.
All right. So what should we do?
I don't really know.
Oh,
Good job.
at least he's
Austin has
honest.
put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem.
We're gonna get to
Atlas
see
is
other
going to be on
schools.
high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo.
So does that
It'll be
mean
hard to
Ironwood is
hire
protecting
thieves
one
and
of them?
scoundrels
I'm sure.
to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that. Add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven. I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers.
You might not make it.
Alright, I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Uncle Qrow,
Yeah?
this is a lot to take in. And it all sounds crazy, but I'm willing to do whatever I can to help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust.
I disagree.
It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
There has to be a
Did you
reason.
know the crows are a sign of bad luck? Old superstition, but it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. Some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not. I bring misfortune.
You're just a lightning rod for shit luck.
I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends and family.
Well, you are just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
Jean's pissed.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Taking a walk.
Hopefully not dying by the creek.
Something else you want to tell us?
Oh.
Not tonight.
Damn.
Fucking hell, Raven. Whoa. That's not supposed to happen. That's not how you build a fire.
Bad luck.
Ugh. No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry!
Ugh.
Look, I promise it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie. But I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son,
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
Ooh.
Oh!
Is that a tree frog, White Fang?
I wonder
No,
if
that's a
not
fucking
the,
ninja.
I wonder if that's
Freaking
not the
ninja?
A spy.
But why would
lady. What was her
way.
name? What's her name? Eel.
Avali?
What's happened?
Why did I come
the
up
White
with that?
Fang is evil? I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back.
Lady Elia?
Elia! Well, I'm sitting there like, what the fuck?
I hope Qrow's not dead.
Yeah, me too. He probably just went and had a nice little chat
We
with his
should
sister.
probably get moving.
Yeah.
Did anybody sleep? No.
No.
Don't mind me. I'm just coughing up my own organs.
They're gonna take that up and it's gonna be all purple and black.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's bleeding purple. Oh, that's even better. Bet he's coughing up blood. No, he's coughing up straight poison. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's not good.
That's unfortunate.
Well,
Qrow died that day.
well, I guess Raven didn't do shit to help him.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
Qrow.
There we go. Although in the concept, the wound's on the other side.
It might have been a flipped image.
Maybe.
Or it might just be concept. But yeah, no. Oh, Qrow! Don't die yet.
I feel like all of it was a much needed talk.
Yeah.
And I have to wonder if the misfortune thing is actually his semblance or if it's just been a pattern of events.
He made it sound like it's his semblance.
Yeah, but are we sure he's telling the truth about anything?
No.
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 Mm.
But yeah, no, this is exposition heavy episode. And a lot of episodes this season have been very exposition heavy.
But we kind of need, I mean, if you look at Volume 1 was also really exposition heavy because it was like, this is dust, this is semblances, and this is how the school works.
And this is the first volume where we're stepping foot outside of Beacon, and you need to build the world. And
Wake up
the
and
world,
face reality.
Yeah, World of Remnant don't necessarily cover all of that. They're helpful, but you gotta tell the story again.
And it helps that we now have the in-character information.
Yeah.
And it's not just like dramatic irony where we know all of this. It's like, by the way, this.
Yeah,
Okay,
it took me a while to realize that, like, a lot of these characters didn't know about the Maidens. Like,
So we're just kind of sitting here going, what the hell is going on? It's okay.
That's, I mean, still no answer as to who Salem is, but we know what the relics are now, or I wonder if, like, they're not just glowy orbs, I wonder if they are, like, assigned to a particular
they're
object. Yeah.
I am absolutely
Come
sure
on,
that they're
Ruby
objects.
Slivers!
Because just glowy orbs would be like, okay, that's pretty obviously important. But if it's a tea set.
Well, and just because they're in the schools,
If
doesn't mean-
it's a tea set.
Oh.
I
I
was thinking of Critical Role when I said that, but then I just had this moment of shit.
Osmond gave him a tea set. Now,
Osmond also had a tea set.
That'd be silly.
That is my new favorite theory, that all the relics are tea sets.
Just tea sets.
Because it's really easy to oversteep your tea or to make it perfectly the balance of creation and destruction.
The thing is that even though they're hidden at the schools, they're obviously either, like, kept under serious lock, like in an underground bunker somewhere, or they're inconspicuous objects.
I would imagine that they are hidden
place.
in plain sight.
Because Salem's got people looking round the clock for it, and no one can find it. They
If it were a big glowy orb, it'd be pretty
They might not
obvious.
even know what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it could be a book, it could be a tea set, it could be a cane, it could be
But
like,
Qrow had his cane.
well, I mean, like a hilt, it could be an umbrella, who knows?
Could have been that coffee mug.
Could have been that coffee mug. He just
I would
he
be
just
so
drinks out of the orb of wisdom every morning.
Well, if you think about it, like, it's something that gets everyday use. You wouldn't think that it's this object of mystical power because he drinks fucking iced coffee out of it.
Maybe
or
it's
whatever
his
the hell it
weird
is. We've never
penis-looking
figured
chair.
that out. It's his penis chair.
It looks like a penis.
Evidently, there are actual chairs that are shaped somewhat like that. They're called scorpion chairs. And that's what Caesar modeled it after. But damn, does it look like a dick from the back.
At last we found the relic.
Dick chair!
It looks like a penis.
Because the people who made it were compensating! That's what happens when you let guys design things.
Oh gosh, now just
Like, two men built the world, no wonder it's a fucking mess.
And again, if something, it's funny that they put it in the context of gods, because yeah, there's been no previous mention of any sort of deities in the world of Remnant. So that's, again, it's an interesting element to add into this world.
But we're also dealing with, I go back to the Joan of Arc bit, because that was very much a religious tale, a Roman Catholic, not necessarily Roman Catholic, but Judeo-Christian tale. And you look at Pyrrha, and she's based off of Greek mythology.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about humans and all of their different gods. We got two prime examples right there.
And yeah, and we've also got like like Neptune, obviously, and
yeah,
things like that. So, but that's
Sun Wukong.
Again, these are characters that have popped up. They are not deities in their own world.
No, I'm just saying that it makes sense for the people of Remnant to have all sorts of different gods, different religions, different fairy tales from different traditions, in much the same way that we do.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It's just not something that we've gotten yet. Like when we got the fairy tale about the maidens, it was like, ooh, a fairy tale, some mythos
Also,
for this world.
It only just hit me now that what's your favorite fairy tale is the lead-in to tell the maiden story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not get that
No.
at the beginning of the episode?
No, but I'm saying that now to preclude all the comments about actually, like, I got it. I'm just in the slow group today. I was on a plane for 3 hours. That takes it out of you.
It does. It does.
It does.
But yeah, no, this was good, and it was a much needed talk on both sides
Multiple
of stories.
accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mom said something weird about the White Fang. She's just mad that you're here at all, buddy. Nothing you say.
Again, I love Sun. I think he's fun and endearing, and I get kind of mad at Blake for constantly slapping him because I don't feel it's fully justified. But I'm looking at him and I'm like, yeah,
You should maybe not. How long were you standing at that door? You really shouldn't have been.
I'm looking at him, I'm like, he might actually. I know I went back on that a little while ago, but he may very well be a White Fang, like, double agent. I think it'd be a great reveal.
Man, I would like to think not, but
I could see them laying groundwork for it if that's what they wanted to do with him.
you know, they're seeing these fan theories and going, No, I know.
I mean, it would
but
give.
Still.
Obviously, him just being a friend and being concerned for her and caring about her would give him motivation to do a lot of these things. But also being a spy would give him motivation to do a lot of these things. And again, what better than, you know, a spy that just appears like an incompetent goofball? That is the perfect type of spy.
I'm your friend.
Bye!
We're gonna play a game. It's called
Tell Me All Your Secrets!
You first. Kudos if you get the reference.
So what?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh.
And there's like 3 people in our audience that are like, yes! And everyone else is like,
nobody knows. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah.
Anyway, I think we can call this one good.
Yeah, for sure. This was great.
Totally called it on Qrow being poisoned as fuck.
Cannot wait to talk about it on the after show.
He's so dead. We're either
Probably.
going for a miracle or he's just gonna die.
Oh, I hope.
Or Raven reveals herself to the group.
Maybe his sister actually starts acting like a decent human being.
If there's an antidote to that poison, which there may not be, because he is bleeding purple and coughing up purple, which
she
tells
might
me
even
bad
just
things.
open up a portal and be like, "There's an apothecary on the other side of this portal. Just take him."
Bye, kids. I'm stealing him.
Everybody gets one. Bye.
I would be amazed if Qrow had not used his one already.
No, I'm saying, like,
Years
she
ago.
opens up a portal and she's like, you take him to the apothecary. It's just right through that. I'ma go this way.
Who are you and how do we know we can trust you? I'm your aunt. Kind of.
No.
Bye. Not aunt. Removed.
Father's ex. I'm your father's ex.
I'm your sister's mom.
Yeah, that. I'm Yang's mom. That's.
I'm your sister's mom.
Bye.
And Ruby just like,
I'm your uncle's sister. That works too. Yeah, maybe aunt. That's weird.
It's not really aunt, but it's not really. I'm your sister's mom.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. Not really stepmom, kind of. She got left. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it just.
Wow, I really don't know how that works.
Well,
that is a weird ass branching of the family tree, and I don't know
guess-
how to name it.
I guess, Qrow isn't Ruby's actual uncle, because Raven and her dad aren't married.
Yeah.
So.
Just functionally uncle.
Yeah, pretty much.
By ology. I don't
So I'm your uncle's sister and or I'm your sister's mom.
I'm your sister's mother.
And also just a bad person. Anyway.
Yeah, now that I kind of myself think you're going. I don't think I can Google
I am your
explanation.
father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
What does that make us?
Absolutely nothing.
Yes. Anyway, you can find me on many of the social medias at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet.
And I'm Megan. You can follow me at the Menguin on Twitter and Instagram. That's TheMenguin.
You can follow our sister network, Silver Screams. That is Silver_Screams on the social media and Silver Screams on YouTube. We have the futon back. We're going to try and get caught up with episodes and things. We're doing stuff. It's going to be great. In the meantime, we are still doing trailer reactions, so keep an eye out for those. Yes, this channel has a Ko-fi if you would like to support it. It's in the description below. Thank you so much to everyone who has supported it. We really super appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye!
Bye!
That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all I could think of. Someone get me in his water and I don't think it'll work. Unfortunate. Streams crossed.